Okay, Joshua, you ended up top 8 with Exosisters, right?
Yeah, right.
Anything you want to say before we go to the deck list?
Not proper. I'll shout out some friends at the end of the deck profile.
Right. Okay, let's see the list.
Then the first 3 cards are like the best card in the deck, the 3 mothers. I don't think I need to explain anything.
Yeah.
Does anything everything for the deck. Also 3 others, the best extended unit anyways for the Mother. 3 Stella is like the best Exosister normal sum. 2 Sophia and 1 Irene. Irene is bad, it's just there for Vardas. And Sophia is kind of nice, you could play 3 if you want more names, but it contradicts a little bit with Prosperity, like in featured match I drew Prosperity with Sophia, it just is kind of bad. But I don't want to have too many normal because I'm playing another engine in the triple Zorua. Earlier everybody played this card in Exosisters before the new support, but suddenly I've never seen this card in any deck list. But this card is kind of crazy. Everybody needs to read this card because you didn't do this. And it just is like a 1 card exceed if you have this any card in the grave. So turn 3 and 4 this card is insane. And it also has interruption against floodgates in a row, but I'll come to that in the extra deck. Then triple Ash Blossom because it's the most generic cantrip and it can stop starter, but it's kind of important sometimes. Shifter because it's broken. The spells, triple Pex is the best extender in the deck basically, and a rotor. 1 Carbine. Earlier in turn I was really scared of Nibiru, so I thought I should play this card. But I think this card is kind of bad because I can simply play around Nibiru by summoning Michaelis, Vardas and Returnia, and it's enough. So I don't think we need this card, it's just a brick.
Right.
Also in turn in the top 8 I lost because I searched this. Then triple Prosperity because you can play it and it's really good.
Okay.
Double Darkula I can explain because I also play double evenly.
Right.
So it's just first I played 3 evenly in the main deck, but I decided to cut 1 Sophia and play more of those because the Sprite matchup is really rough and those help immensely in the Sprite matchup. That's the reason why I play those. But also evenly is generally good as form than Darkula is just Darkula. And last spell is called by the grave because hand trips are in format. Then triple Impermanence is probably the best generic hand trips besides Ash. And then for the traps, 2 Vardas and 2 Returnia. You don't need more than those. Those are probably the best ratio.
Right.
Yeah. Then for the extra deck, I'm playing triple Michaelis. It's the best exceed one, so it's really strong going second and third is spell trap, and definitely strong to beat 3 of those. 2 Caspital. Can search monsters, so it's also really decent. The summon effect is not important, but sometimes it can come up. 1 Gibrine and 1 Sophia. Gibrine is nice for OTKs and its effect rate it can be important against like Thunder. And Sophia is like the best floodgate because against Tier Elements. But I actually never summoned this card against Tier Elements. I already won with the returns and stuff. The only time I summoned this was to out and mirror Jade my opponent controls to stop triggering. Then Double Magnifica, you don't need one.
Okay.
Then 2 Cherry targets, 1 Gigantic and 1 Kid Colors.
Right.
I think even though they play Branded and High Spirits, all the cards called, they don't always open, so it's still good. And I play this because this card hurts Vardas a lot, and if they don't have this, they can't stop Vardas. So I basically decided in Cherry's going first, banish the Gigantic, and then they cannot play around Vardas. That's that good.
Right.
Then 1 Zeus because it's an XC deck, but I actually only summoned this card once in the tournament. Cow because of time rules.
Yeah.
And then 1 Artemis and 1 Nibiru. This card destroys the back row from your opponent and itself, so I can play around Rivalry and other floodgates with the Zorua.
Okay.
And this one serves another Zorua for follow-up.
Okay.
Then for the side deck, I'm playing triple Cosmic for background matchups. Then for going first, triple Judgment because I lost to many board breakers and that's the best card to stop the board breakers. Then the third and the third evenly, just against Sprite basically and some other matchups. Then Gamma because I feel like it's the most impactful hand trap against the Sprites. That's the reason why Gamma is in the end. It's just the best going second hand trap in general. And then the triple cherries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Any last words?
Yeah, shoutouts to my friends like Eric, Antonio, Andreas for testing, and yeah, also Sebastian and all the other guys that run with me to this tournament. Yeah.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah, that's
nice
it.
and quick. Thank
Yeah.
you. Congrats.